So I think that's a great tip for entrepreneurs, particularly that are just starting out, where they're trying to figure out how to stand out in a marketplace that's so competitive, especially when anyone can start their own businesses today. So that really resonated with me from that business entrepreneur angle that you brought up.
Yeah, I think. Do you know? I think that people get caught up in what they're trying to sell. And I think that I think we need to define ourselves not by what we sell, but by what our customers value. There's a really big difference between what we sell and what a customer buys, but there's an even bigger difference between what we sell and what a customer values. And I think that once we start to realize, I don't know, our contribution, the value that people get from us, then I think that we start to define our organizations and organize ourselves in a new and different way based upon the value that we're creating for others. And here's the thing, is that customer needs may not change, but the way in which they want to access those needs might change. It's a fast-paced and dynamic environment. We're incredibly competitive, in all areas. And this is my point that I think those who experiment the most will win. We need to constantly test how we ensure our organization is future relevant and future literate, by constantly throwing ourselves out to the value point. And the value point is where a customer meets our organization. And then work backwards, to make sure that our systems and processes and ways of working, aren't there to grow our business, but there to satisfy, customers in regard to the value that they're expecting from us. And I think there's what I call leadership in the new context. There's definitely a new perspective which is needed from leaders and organizations, to make sure that they're creating and consistently delivering the value which is now expected of them.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's a great way to put it, and probably a great way to end that message for people, Jamil. I want to make sure that people know about you, the work that you've done,